What's up my little tin cans, and welcome back to my channel Tinland Crossing. Today we are going to make the Kidcoreiest campsite you have ever seen. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but you know, it's gonna be very Kidcore, not gonna lie. I wanted this to have like a summer camp feel to it, so I think it turned out really good. You will see how it looks in the end. But I placed the campsite on the beach and I wanted to extend the area to the left so I could place these kid stands on the ground. And oh my god, they look so cute. I love how they look. This idea actually came from one of my streams. I don't remember who it was that told me to like put like the kid stands next to the campsite or like near the campsite, and I had to do it because it was a brilliant idea. I love it. Thank you. And of course, campsite needs to have a campfire in front of it. Like, it's iconic. I think everyone in the beginning made a campfire in front of their campsite. And I think people still do. And I think it's brilliant, it's awesome. Like, the visitors on the campsite can roast their stuff on the campfire. It's beautiful. And I also think the orange wood on the white log benches looks so nice, because I think the orange is a bit more saturated than the other options of the wood. And I want this build to be like very colorful. As you know, I'm making a Kidcore island, it needs to be colorful. And of course, I wanted to add a ukulele next to the campfire, just because you can play some campfire songs near the campfire. I think it's a very moody thing you have to have there. Next, I'll be adding a table that I will place modeling clay on top of, and it's gonna work as an arts and crafts table, but also as a dining table. They're just gonna clean it off when they're gonna eat. So it's like a multi-purpose table, like tables usually are. I customized all the modeling clay to look different from each other, so it looks like they're in different stages of the modeling, and they would kind of make like different thingies, you know, making it a bit more diverse than just placing 4 same kind of looking modeling clays on the table. That would be kind of boring. And also there's like more color this way. Even though this build is right next to the gas station and the McDonald's I made earlier, I still wanted this to be very naturey, you know, adding some scattered leaves and flowers and trees to this area. It kind of feels nostalgic because my hometown, it's a kind of a small town, and like right next to the stores and hotels and such, there is a forest or a lake or something. Like, it's filled with nature, even though there's like urban feeling to it sometimes, you know, there's like shops and stuff. But then it's a very abrupt transition from urban to nature, which is wild sometimes, because now I live in a bigger city, even though there's nature here as well, but it's a more gradual transition, I think. But yes, let's get back to the build. As you can see, I placed some barbecue and a, you know, campfire stove thingy on there so they can make food there. And now I'm going ham with custom designs, and of course I'll be placing this very cute Ego custom design. I love it. Chef's keys. And of course I'll be listing all the custom designs I've used in the description, so go check them out, download them if you want to use them. For some reason I thought adding a garden gnome to the rock would be fun, but I think it's kind of sad. He's just alone there, watching to the ocean. Now that I think of it, I think I should have added him a fishing rod or something, so he wouldn't look so lonely. By the way, since we are building a campsite, do you like camping? Do you go camping? Because I generally don't like to stay in a camp. I mean, in a tent. So I don't really like camping, you know. I'm not very fond of bugs and insects and anything that flies and buzzes at the same time or crawls. I'm not a very outdoorsy person. But I'm glad that in a video game I can go outdoors and hunt bugs so that I don't need to actually touch bugs. But please guys, tell me if you like camping, if you like going outdoors. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like to go outdoors, like walking in the nature and such, but camping, nah, not my thing. I really wanted to add like some outdoorsy items, like tin bucket. I don't know if it's an outdoorsy item, but I thought it would be like a bucket you can wash your hands in, or it's a pee bucket maybe, I don't know. And also a lantern, even though it's not very bright and colorful, but I thought it was a nice touch. The sad gnome on the rock. And of course I had to add some more custom designs to this build, and also flowers. I really wanted to have more flowers here, because the flowers in this game are very good. I think so. Like, at some point I was like, oh, there's so many of them, it's not very nice. But now that I fell in love with them again. It's a weird thing to say about flowers, but you know, I think the flowers in the game are very good. I kinda didn't appreciate them enough earlier. I had this cliff for a while here, because I just made a cliff and it was like, maybe I'll put a tree on it. And then I ended up putting a tree on it, because in front of the cliff is Joey's house on the beach. And I didn't want you to see from Joey's house to the campsite, so it's like a little separation from the two areas, kinda. But from here on now, I'll be just adding some finishing touches to the build, mainly just, you know, custom design as always, and some flowers next to the cliff. And I really hope you like it, because I think this turned out quite nice. Like, I think I always say this in my builds, but I like how it looks. And I'm proud of what I made. And I'm also very happy that you're still watching to the end, and you will now see the finished product. I really hope you like it. Let's see how it looks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button if you liked and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.